Hey, Paul here for Retro Gaming Arts, and today I'm at Retro Games Plus, and because I picked up this Laserdisc player for them, but I want to show you guys how insanely creative this Laserdisc player is, this specific one. Now, if you're not familiar with Laserdiscs, it's a DVD player for giants. Now, this is a Laserdisc. Looks like a vinyl record, but it plays movies. What separates this one from all the other Laserdisc players out there is this one's actually a 5-disc CD changer as well. So, in order for it to be a Laserdisc player and a 5-disc CD changer, there's a mechanical arm that moves the CDs around, and we're going to open it up and I'm going to show you that. So you see how it has the 5-disc CD changer. And in order for it to play a giant Laserdisc, the Laserdisc needs to be in the middle, so the lens location is in the dead center. So in order for this to change discs, here, let's just see how this mechanical arm goes and grabs the disc and puts it in the center, and then it lowers it on. That's just so cool. See, it's got the mechanical arm that goes, picks up the disc, slides it on top, drops it into place, and that's how it's able to play all these different CDs. Even though they're PS3 games, but whatever. So real quick, we're gonna pop a Laserdisc into it. And when you open it, it moves the CD back into its home. And then this is how the design is. So the Laserdisc goes right there in the middle, like a giant. This is so cool to me. We're gonna take the Laserdisc out and we're gonna look at the arm from a different angle. See how it picks up the discs and slides it over. So why this is so crazy is because if you had a regular 5-disc CD changer, you wouldn't need to put the lens in the middle, because then that way when the CDs rotate on the tray, you could put the lens anywhere one of the CDs will fit, and you could just drop the CD, pick it up, and then the tray could move. But because this particular unit needs to have the lens in the middle for the Laserdiscs, that's why this arm is necessary, and that's why the arm moves all of the discs. And it's just so cool to see this kind of engineering. Like, I can't believe the arm picks up the disc. So this was a really fun day to find this, where, you know, I guess me and RAX the Great went out looking for CRT televisions, and we came across this particular unit at Goodwill, and I was like, oh, Laserdisc player. And I didn't know it was this one at first. I didn't take that good of a look at it. And then one of our buddies from Retro Games Plus was like, you didn't buy it? Like, I want it. Like, go get it. So we went back, we got it, and then later on I noticed that it said 5-disc CD changer on the front of it, which led to it being opened up to see how that mechanic worked. So I ended up doing some pretty extensive research on this thing. It's a Pioneer CLD M401 5-disc CD changer and Laserdisc player. Now, I wanted to know how much this thing retailed for, and I couldn't find any information about its retail price. I did find out that it came out in 1992, and the remote had a little swivel bezel on it. And but as for manufacturer's suggested retail price, I couldn't find anything. I did find that an earlier model of this that had a CD player and a Laserdisc, just one CD, came out in 1987, and it cost $2,500 retail. Now, granted, this came out 5 years later, and it also had a 5-disc CD changer, so I'm not exactly sure what it was. I couldn't find anything. I even called Pioneer on the phone. They told me that their computer systems were down. I don't know what that means, but I tried. but I couldn't come up with anything. But still, to me, it's just fascinating to see this type of engineering in technology from 1992. It's just so cool. I just wanted to say thank you to all the guys at Retro Games Plus, because I was like, hey, can I open this thing up and film it and make a video about it? And they were just like, yeah, sure. So they were really nice to open up their store to me like that and let me do all of that right there. So then I also want to say thank you to RAX. He has his own YouTube channel, and it was really nice for him to drive around. We went and looked for all this kind of stuff, and we found it, and then we had to drive back to go and get it when Wes told us that he wanted it. So I want to say thank you for all that, and I also want to say thank you to all you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.